welcome back to the math wall. Today our number of the day is 72, so I want you to pause the video, make your tens and ones, and then decide if it's odd or even. So pause it now and do that. Alright, so let me go through this. 72 has 7 tens and 2 ones. So we're going to pair those up, and that means the number is even. Using the number 72, we're going to fill in our hundreds, tens, and ones. So pause the video and do that now. Go. Alright, so in the number 72, we do not have any hundreds, so we could just X that out. There are 7 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 ones. Using that hundreds, tens, ones form, we're going to move into our expanded form. And for the number 72, I want you to expand 72 into tens and ones. Do that now. Go. Alright, so let's look. 7 tens is the same as, let's count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 7 tens is the same as 70. Plus our 2 ones, so 70 plus 2 equals 72. Now we're moving on to 72 minus 10 plus 10 minus 1 plus 1. So pause the video and do those now. Go. Alright, so let's move on into 72 minus 10. So we had 7 tens. We're taking a 10 away. So we have 6 tens. The 2 in the 1 spot stays the same. So 72 minus 10 equals 62. Now we're going to do 72 plus 10. So 7 tens, we're going to add 1 more 10. So 7 tens plus 1 more 10 gives us 8 tens. And the 2 in the 1 spot stays the same. So 72 plus 10 equals 82. Now we're doing 72 minus 1. So the 1 spot is only going to change. The 10 stays the same. So we're going to bring the 7 over. What is 2 minus 1? 1. So 72 minus 1 is 71. Now on to plus. So we have 72 plus 1. Once again, the 10 stay the same. 2 plus 1 more equals 3. 72 plus 1 equals 73. Moving on to missing numbers. We are still working on finding number partners for 8. So eventually you'll start to memorize these, that they keep popping up. So right now I want you to pause the video and fill in the missing numbers. Go. Alright, so I'm going to just go through them quickly. 0 plus 8 equals 8. Blank plus 4 equals 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 7 plus blank equals 8. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Balancing both sides, you have to solve the equation, find the answer, then write another problem that makes the same answer on both sides. So do that now. Pause the video, do that now. Alright, so 0 plus 9 equals 9. And I'm just going to do the reversal, so I'm just going to switch their spots. 9 plus 0 equals 9 as well. Working on those teen numbers, breaking to a group of 10, and the ones that are left over, so we're working on those fact families with our teens. So we have a part whole number. So right now I want you to fill in your 2 adding equations and your 2 subtraction equations. So pause the video and do that now. Alright, so let's move into this quickly. We're going to do our two parts. 10 plus our 7 equals 17. We're going to do our reversal. 7 plus 10 equals 17. And then when we always subtract, we always start with that larger number or the whole number. We have 17 minus 10 equals 7. And 17 minus 7 equals 10. And then moving into whole part. So we have to take the two parts to add them to get to our whole. So do that now. Go. So we have to take our two parts and put it into our adding equation. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. So 18 is our whole number. 18 minus 10 equals 8. And then our greater than, less than, and equals. So pause the video and complete those now. Go. Alright, so we have 27 and 21. So we touch the tens in both of those, and they have the same amount of tens, so then we jump to the ones. 27 has more ones. So 27 is greater than 21. Then we move on to 200 and 100. So we all the way, because there's 3 digits, we're going to go all the way up to the hundreds position. We're not going to go to the tens, but we're going to go to the one that's all the way up. And we're in the hundreds. So 200 has 2. And 100 has 1. So 200 is greater than 100. And that's how we'll read it. 200 is greater than 100. And then we have 90 and 92. So we touch those tens. They are the same. So we jump to the ones. And 90 has 0 ones. 92 has 2 ones. So 90 is less than 92. Now we're putting the numbers in order. So the numbers 56, 34, 28, 42. So let's put those numbers in order from smallest to largest. Go. Pause the video and do that now. Alright, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to identify the amount of tens. So 56 has 5 tens, 34 has 3 tens, 28 has 2 tens, 42 has 4. So 28 is the smaller of those 4 numbers. So that will go first. Then I go back, a 5 and the tens, 3 and a 4. So 34 is next. And 42 is less than 56, so that's going to go next. And then 56 is our largest number out of those 4. Now we're moving into our fractions. So remember, the bottom number is how much we're cutting it into. The top number is how much we're coloring it. So do those two now. Pause the video, do that now. Alright, so look at our circle. We want to cut into 4 equal pieces or fourths. And we're going to color in 1/4 of the circle. And then with my rectangle, we're going to cut it into thirds, three equal pieces, the best we can. And then we're going to color in 1/3 of the rectangle. So it should look something similar to that. Alright, so we're moving on to our time, and we must remember, when our minute hand is pointing at the 6, we're going to write 30. And then we have to decide where that hour hand is going. So today, we're going to put our hour hand between the 5 and the 6. So it's pointing between the 5 and the 6. So, what time should I write in the hour? And it should be 5:30. because you're still in that 5 zone. You have to touch the 6 before you can actually become the 6. So that's that 5 zone right there. So that says 530. And now we're moving on to our adding. So you have 4 equations to complete. 61 plus 10, 36 plus 20, 12 plus 50, 25 plus 20. So pause the video and do those now. Go. Alright, so I'm just going to go over them quickly so you can check your answers. But you should have either done the extended version or the short version that I showed you. But you should be showing your work somewhere on a paper or something. So 61 plus 10 is 71. 36 plus 20 is 56. 12 plus 50 is 62. 25 plus 20 is 45. Thank you for coming and viewing my math review. See you tomorrow.